This is Scotland's flow country, 4,000 square kilometres of land stretching across the Scottish Highlands. Covered in peat, moss and heather. It's called Blanket Bog.
So Scotland holds about 15% of the world resource in blanket bog. And of all the blanket bogs in Scotland, the flow country where we are here is the largest one. It's the largest one in Scotland, it's the largest one in Europe, and some say it's the largest one in the world.
Scientists are trying to protect it because deep underground, in the thick, dark bog, 400 million tonnes of carbon is locked away.
If we don't disturb people and if we just leave them wet and do their thing, they can hold this carbon for really, really long periods of time. And by doing that, they're basically cooling the climate.
The key to this is sphagnum moss. When it dies, it doesn't decay. Instead, it turns into layers of peat that capture twice as much carbon as forests do. We head out deep into the flow country. For 30 years, landholders drained the peat and tried to make the land more productive for farming.
Even though the flow country is the best blanket bog anywhere in the world, which is a type of peatland, there are large areas of this which have been damaged through inappropriate forestry and through inappropriate agriculture.
The bog was covered in plantation timber and severely degraded. Now conservationists want to save it because drained peatlands are a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, responsible for almost 6% of global CO2. So trees are being cut down and the land slowly returned to healthy bog.
15 years ago, all of this peatland behind me was plantation timber. Now it's been restored and the trees removed to bring back the bog. Because without healthy peat, the carbon escapes from the ground and the world loses one of its most important carbon sinks.
Okay, so should we go for the first one then?
Here they're measuring the depth of the peat. In some places, it's up to 10 metres deep. Scientists hope that if people can see the beauty in these soggy bogs, they'll not only appreciate the most effective carbon sink on the planet, they may even learn to love it. Nicole Johnston, CGTN, Northern Scotland.